right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Blockbuster Brothers. Today we are covering the new Apple TV series starring Owen Wilson, Stick. Steven, you get a chance to check it out or practice that golf swing of yours?
I actually did get the chance to check it out while practicing my golf swing. No, I was actually more locked in than that. I really liked it. Here's what I'll say: the first like 10 minutes, I was like, "What's wrong with Owen Wilson?" I don't know if it was a makeup thing, but he looked like really shot and frenetic and like all over the place. But after about 10 minutes or whatever, it really stuck. I think he settled in or something changed, or I don't know what's going on there. But that was a little confusing. Um, but I really like this show, actually. I Owen Wilson's hard to not like, period. That's a part of his charm. He will always kind of bring that to the table. And I really liked it. I was expecting not to like it, especially because this show got a lot of buzz before it came out, and then it seemed like it's kind of went under the radar. And I don't know if you've heard any buzz about this show really, but yeah, I liked it. My initial impressions.
Well, I guess my question for you is how much, I think people and golf in particular is like hyper sensationalized among men and women, particularly right now, where people love golf. It's highly addictive. I'm starting to see, especially around our age group, as we become more and more washed up, golf becomes more and more entertaining. And I wonder, my question to you is how much is that out of the love of golf? Like, do people just want to like this because it's a golf story, or is it actually good? Because I kind of was like, again, I think I maybe used this word a little bit too much with like stale a little bit. I almost felt like they were like leaning on Owen Wilson to like improvise a lot of the stuff, and like without the foundation of good writing. I don't know. I think I like, again, this is Apple TV does a much better job with their series than their movies. Although I just, maybe this is a show that is going to take a little bit for the charm to come, because that's happened with me on a few of these Apple TV shows where I'm not really sure about it. On the first episode, I can't really put my finger on it. And then it kind of grows on me a little bit. So I think I'm probably going to give the show a little bit more of a shot. Maybe because of Owen Wilson, maybe because of my biased love for golf. But let us all what you all think. Do you like this show? Did you get a chance to watch it? But before we head out, Steven, any last thoughts before we leave you?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think the answer is definitely biased towards golf content, period. Um, so so yes, perhaps I liked it maybe more than somebody who doesn't like golf or whatever, but I did find his story of the collapse of his life very endearing. And I liked the ex-wife. She was super likable. And so I kind of fell in love with his character with regards to, okay, this guy was at the peak. He had a meltdown and hasn't been able to figure it out since, and has kind of essentially turned into a loser. But this kid, who's also a little bit hard-nosed and has his own past, they might be able together to bring themselves out of the abyss, or however you want to phrase it. So um stick it. I think it's worth the watch, folks. I agree with Brian that maybe it's not the greatest show or doesn't jump off the page, but I think if you get past the first 15-20 minutes, you might stick around for episode 2. So thanks as always for watching. We appreciate y'all.